Hey, welcome back, everyone. Tom from Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in insane markets. Wow, what a day, man. Dollar yen dumps, yen getting stronger across the board, but can it sustain? Looks that way right now. Let's start off with the euro dollar. Okay, we're going to look at euro dollar versus the US dollar index. US dollar index is down. Great for the euro dollar, right? However, it really hasn't taken off yet. Um, it's still kind of stuck at that 118 level. We know we got resistance at 118.35. But as it stands right now, euro dollar support for the day, short-term support for the day, sits right at 117.25. It did spike through it a little bit briefly, but has recovered. But notice it has not been able to take out the top yet, like say 117.80. However, since it did recover a bit, and if it can take out 117.80 right now while holding the 117.25, we're probably going to rally up to like 118.20. 118, that was that point before the market actually collapsed down to 116.44. So that would act as like the next level if it could sustain, if it can get up through this high here at 117.80 while it holds this level. Let's move this down to let's go to a 4-hour chart. Let's go like even 3-hour chart's cool. We can see actually more data points right here. So it has to hold this level. If it turns down from here again, it's actually showing it's going down to like 1685. Okay, now we got to watch dollar yen because dollar yen is the one that is ruling the cross. And let's get into good old sterling dollar right now. Let's just check out sterling dollar. Okay, sterling dollar had a bit of a rally. We went up to what, 135.27. It's a pretty big rally for sterling dollar, right? I mean, broke free a little bit. So right now, as it stands, I'm going to say that the support point first, we had the resistance at 134.60. It needed to get through. We said that we can come back up here towards the 137, 135.40 point. I really do need to get glasses. I transpose numbers all the time because I'm seeing the seven, whatever, 135, say 40. All right. So as it stands right now, we made it to 135.27. Let me see something. Uh, Support now sits at 134.90. I'm going to move this up. 134.90. Close enough. Look at it. It actually came right down to it on this 4-hour and kind of like flirting around with it. If it breaks 134.90, uh, 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 let's see, wait, 135, what? It's opening up a path to 134.45. Yeah, 134.45. Let me move that here, right here, 134. So that would be your next level of support, right? Right there. So it's got to hold this level. If it can't and it closes below it, say even on a 3-hour basis or a 2-hour basis, it would actually show weakness coming down to 134.40. Again, it all depends on dollar yen. If dollar yen could restake a rally, then there's potential that dollar yen, maybe this will fall. Okay, so right now dollar yen's trading at 146.80. Let's go over to dollar yen. That's the one that's kind of running the roost. Like, look at that movement, unbelievable. All right, so as it stands right now, let's see. There's going to be resistance at like 147, like oh 05 right now. Let me move this down. 147. Where's that close? All right, I'll go a little bit higher. I'll go to like 147. 16. This low bar's closed. 3-hour low bar's closed. I'll say is the resistance point right now. Main support really after we broke through like 140, 147, 50. We had a point at 147.18. It blew right through that. So really right now the main support is 145.60. 145.60. I'll put it right here, 145. Right there. Look at that. That's the main support right now, really for it's really trying to hold up the leg of that move up to 151 or 150.91. Okay. So if that level breaks, then I think that dollar yen probably going to like 143.80 again. But that's long, we're not near it yet. But that's a main support. That's a long-term support slash short-term support. Let's move over on euro yen. Okay, euro yen. Resistance right now sits at euro yen at 173.70. I'm sorry, 172.70. Like, so, Tom, what the heck's the matter with you? 172.70 is the resistance point. I actually went short. I actually went short the euro dollar at 117.37. Thing rallied up to 70. As it came down, I got one third of my position off at my entry, and I squared the other piece at 44, and I went short euro yen. I didn't like Eurodollar. I said, you know what? I'm going to go into the cross. I feel much more comfortable in the cross. So as it stands right now, I'm not making really anything on it, but I would need to see the bottom break down at 172.31. I could potentially get down to 172, like the figure. That would be cool, because my stop is really at like 73. It's really close. So we'll see what happens with that. So right now, the resistance point's 172.70. If it can get through 172.70, okay, most likely it could travel up to like 173, like 25 again. So that would be like the area again, 173, 25 right there. That would be the area. So I'm short right here at like 70, 60. Where am I short at? Hang on. I got short at 60. I didn't even get short. Yeah, I got short at 58 to be precise. 172.58. So I needed to break down through the bottom for myself. I'm just talking my position right now. But anyway, the most important point is 172.70. If it breaks the previous low, um, where are we going to? Let me see something here. Well, it's opening up a path to ooh, 170, 171.85. Really? Holy smokes. Okay, I'll take that. Okay, that would be kind of posh if it did something like that. Let's go on up over to sterling yen. I don't think I covered sterling yen, right? All right, here we go. All right, we told you that we could come down to this point, 198, 197.91. Boom, baby. If you don't see my other videos, go look. I'm telling you, man, I call this stuff all the time. I should be a billionaire. I should be a billionaire right now. So what about sterling yen? Where are we? We went down right to the point that we said we were going to go down to 197.90. Ah, the resistance still stays at right here. I'm gonna 198.46. It's still there. Okay. There's an interim support at 25. If that breaks, it's trading back down to this level. Now it needs to close above 198, say 50. If it can do that, you might get a run up to 198.90, 199.15. It certainly looks like it's a little bit bearish to be candid, right? It looks like it's heading back down into a bear market. Hasn't fully broken down yet into a bear market, but the short term is saying, hey, it's kind of bearish, right? So right now, that's what we got going on in the crosses. If you like what you see, like and subscribe. Leave a comment for me, please. Leave a thumbs up. Uh, if you like the analysis. If you don't like it, don't just say rubbish analysis or junky analysis. Tell me why. Tell me you think I'm missing. I mean, I've nailed so many trades correctly for you guys, and it's hey, look, I put my chutzpah, my nads on the line every day. So I tell you what I'm doing. If you want, look into my trading room. It's pretty inexpensive, and I think I offer a really good product there. So I look forward to seeing you guys again. Make sure you share my videos far and wide. I want to build a huge trading community, and also link in the description. Get yourself a free ebook and video series on price breakouts, and keep looking. Keep your eye out for the free boot camp. I'll talk to you soon. And remember, always enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.